hear me. Let me know you can hear me. Let me know you can see me loud and clear. It's your boy. Just coming with my results for my morning walk. As you can see, shirt is super, super sweaty. But absolutely just was outside and going live just to, you know, come to y'all and chat with y'all about some things. And yeah, for whatever reason, my live wasn't live. So I'm just like, okay, what's going on? What's happening? You know, wake up. What's good? I see a like. I see a like. I see, okay, I see you. I see you. Okay. Here you are. Here you are. Cool, cool, cool. Y'all can see me. Y'all can hear me. What's good, fam? What's good? Just, you know, coming to y'all. It was weird because I went live earlier for my morning walk, you know what I'm saying, my entertainment talk, just to chat with y'all about some stuff. But I see y'all now showing up. Super weird because the live wasn't available. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I was out there walking, getting my walk on, talking with y'all, talking about everything. And then turned around, it said the live stream wasn't available. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? You know, so I see you guys now. I see you in the chat. Thank you for coming through. What's good? Hey, Donna Thompson, how you doing? Just showing my results, you know. I'm not gonna show you my body, but I'm just gonna show you the, you know, the blood, the sweat, and everything. But yeah, I was outside walking and talking and doing all of that, and I set everything up outside. I had my sauna vest on. You know what I'm saying? That kind of burns the fat even faster. But it was, you know, I was, excuse me, I was reporting the lab, reporting the weather, and all of that, and then I go back to see if it actually recorded, and it says live stream not available. So I don't know, it's something going on, but I see you guys now because I didn't see anybody actually in the chat. I was just talking, and I didn't see anybody come through, but here you guys are. So thank you for letting me know that my live is not disabled or nothing like that. You know that you guys are here with me. I was just like, what is going on with my channel, man? Like, what are they doing? So, but you guys are here. Thank you, thank you. Hit that like button for your boy. So I might as well talk about it now because if you guys haven't seen it, haven't seen the morning walk, because I was talking and talking and talking, I might as well just do it right now, huh? What you think? I might as well do it right now. I might as well talk about what I was talking about if y'all can't see it. So this will be a second take of what I was talking about while I was walking, right? What I was talking about while I was walking. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. All right, you can still hear me? I put you on the Wi-Fi, so I should be coming in a little bit better. How's your morning going? How's your day going? How's everybody doing out there? How's your Saturday going? Yeah, I try to get my walk on. You know, I brought back morning walks, entertainment talks, and they say it's not, maybe to be available later. Look out for it. Look out for it. But I was talking about a couple of shows that's coming up and what I'm excited about. Let me sit down in my chair, in my studio chair. Y'all getting a little exclusive, getting a little behind the scenes of the VACAY-J layer, my studio. You know what I mean? Usually my members. Hold on, let me hook this up. Usually my members gets the behind the scenes. So if you're not a member, definitely become a member so you can get the behind the scenes of what goes on in VACAY-J Studios and how we get down, fam. But yeah, man, your boy was talking. I was talking my head off. There we go. Let me get a little bit of light. I was talking my head off. I was doing all that stuff. I was like, yeah, so we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about this. And I was walking and exercising. And then I go back to see if there's a replay. It's like, it's not available. I'm like, why? But here you guys are. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for letting me know things are still working right. You know, I was rocking this hat outside. Got some pollen and stuff on it. I guess I went through a tree or whatever. Yeah, it's definitely hot out there. It's hot out there. If there's ever a time to come to Vegas, now's the time. It's gonna be a 90. Okay, let me just show y'all. It's 75 degrees right now, maybe a little bit hotter right now. There we go. Let me just show y'all. There we go. It's yeah, it's 75 degrees right now. Might be a little bit hotter because I took this like an hour ago. So maybe a little bit hotter. Hold on. I hate when people do this. Okay. All right, you can still see me? You can still hear me? Am I still there? Okay. So yeah, I did a whole like thumbnail, you know, me walking in Vegas and the whole night. I'm gonna still use this thumbnail. You know, it got my shirt and everything, my gray shirt. You know, like I set the whole live up, and it didn't. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was going on, but I might as well talk about it now. If it's not gonna come up, we was talking, of course, of the new podcast family. Definitely come through. Me and my man Derek Scott, 2111 Radio. We got our new podcast called The Algorithm Chronicles, right? And if you haven't been there yet, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely, we have a channel. We do have a YouTube channel, but definitely subscribe there. And of course, subscribe here if you're here for the very first time. And definitely subscribe to 2111 Radio. That's my business partner. And yeah, we're talking about everything entertainment, everything that's happening for the week of whatever it is, whenever we come to you. So definitely check it out, come through and hang out with us. We're going to have a good time. All right. 50 Cent definitely always turning stuff up. But I was talking about the new show that's coming. All right. From the creator of Power, Courtney Kemp is coming with her show. Now, she talked about this show coming for like 4 or 5 years, right? She moved over to Netflix. I don't know if y'all remember. She moved over to Netflix and she's like, yeah, she said the reason why I moved from Stars and doing Power to Netflix is because I found myself doing more executive production work than actually writing. So she wanted to continue writing, right? So here she is with her first show. She says the creative power. What do y'all think about that? I mean, she is the creator of Power, right? So she says she's the creator of Power, and yeah, she's coming with this show called Nemesis. Now, looking at this, we kind of know what's going on. Is this going to be another Power, right? Lamar Odom, that's who's in it. What's good? What's good? I see you. So she is the creator of Power. We all know that, you know what I'm saying? 50 came along, executive producer. They all developed it together and put it out there, right? We know from over 10 years ago that Power was created and that Courtney Kemp was behind it. And now she finally has this show. What's going on? I see y'all coming through that. You know what to do. That's what I'm saying. Going forward, that's what I'm saying. Thanks for coming through. You know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Kindly smash that like button. Kindly smash that subscribe button. So yeah, man, she got this show, Nemesis, and they just dropped a couple of pics from the upcoming show. I believe it's coming out when, let me see, it's at the bottom. It says May 14th. It's coming out. So it's coming out May 14th. Are you looking forward to it? I seen some jokes out there, man. I seen, us Power fans, we got jokes. And again, I'm just coming back from my morning walk, family. So excuse the sweaty shirt. I just was working out. You know what I'm saying? So Power fans got jokes, man. They out there like, yeah, this is what they say. This is the Temu or Dollar Tree store Power. Like, come on, why y'all doing Courtney like that? Why y'all doing this show like that? The show ain't even come out. But I guess this is supposed to be like the new Ghost. This is supposed to be the new Amari Hardrick. What do you guys think? This seems to be the main character of the show. They say business is business until it's personal. That's the tagline that they have for this show coming out called Nemesis. So, I mean, I'm looking at the pics. I guess this is the main guy right here. Let me pull up some more pics from what I gathered. And we got this other guy right here. He seems to be a cop or whatever the case is. I don't know if he's a corrupt cop, maybe not, but that's usually how she writes it, right? They're not really good cops. They're really just like corrupt cops that's kind of criminals too, right? And then we got these other pics that they dropped too. I guess they kind of warming up, heating things up, kind of getting us prepared for what's to come. But May is right around the corner, right? April's next month. May is right around the corner. So May 14th is supposed to be coming out. Of course, we got some ladies, some leading ladies, some other ladies coming through as well. And it looks pretty serious, man. I mean, it's going to be, on a network. So I guess that's supposed to be Tasha. Is that supposed to be the new Tasha? I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to trash it. I'm going to give Courtney a chance. And guys, give Courtney a chance. Look, she brought us Power, okay? She brought us Power. And again, for those Power fans, that's one of our favorite shows. And for some of y'all, that's the favorite show. Your favorite show was Power. So Courtney brought us Power. You know what I'm saying? So, let's give it a chance and see what's up with this Nemesis thing. We got more pics right here. Guess this is the cop guy and his son. Looks pretty intense. Is that supposed to be a young Tariq? Now, again, we always do comparisons, man. We always do comparisons. I mean, look, Courtney created Power. Of course, we're gonna compare Power to Nemesis, right? I mean, we're gonna do the comparison. It is what it is. Like you can't really like not compare, right? Like how can we not compare? What's going on? I see you. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. You know what to do. Hit that like button for your boy. Hit that subscribe button if you're here for the very first time, VACAY-JayTV. So, we're going to be going through it. I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to try to watch it with a open mind, right? New show. Is my mind automatically going to make comparisons? Yes. I'm going to be honest. My mind is automatically going to make comparisons with Power. It's just automatically going to happen. I'm not going to be able to help it. And I know you guys probably won't be able to help it either because Courtney created Power. So we're going to look at this and say, hey, this is kind of like Power. I mean, she is the creator of it. So, but I won't be mad at her for, that's something else. Oh, no, that's the same picture. I won't be mad at her for doing something like this or having characters that's similar to the ones we know from Power. I won't be mad at her. I mean, she created those characters. So, but I hope the storyline is different. I hope it doesn't go in the same direction. You know what I'm saying? I hope this time around, from writing Power, going through everything and working with the actors for all these years, I hope she has learned something new to kind of add more flavor to whatever else that she does. So this would be her first project that I know of. You guys know of any other projects that Courtney Kemp has done outside of Power? I don't really know any other projects that she's done outside of Power. So this would be her first, I'm not gonna say spinoff, but her first project outside of Power. Are you gonna give it a chance? That's the question. Are you gonna give it a chance? Are you gonna give it a chance? And be honest. Are you gonna be like, nah, that's not Power, so I'm not messing with it? Look, it's called Nemesis, and I'm gonna give it a chance and see what it's all about. All right, May 14th? Okay. Raising Kanan is coming back in June, right? So May 4th. Well, they drop on that other network. I'm not even gonna name the network because I don't know. I think YouTube and the other network have beef, so I'm not even gonna name it. It's on that N network, the red N. You know what that is. So it's on that. So go watch it on that. And yeah, man, they're probably gonna drop all episodes like they usually do, and we're gonna check it out. I'm definitely going to break it down. I'm definitely going to scrutinize it. I'm going to comb through it. I'm going to do everything in my power to comb through it. What's good, DeMarcus? I see you, my brother. Thank you for coming through. There you go. Welcome to the Nemesis universe. Yeah. Shane Johnson, aka Cooper Sax, and Toby Sanderman, aka Symphony. Okay, so you're making the comparisons already. As you just come through, I just was saying that definitely gonna watch it. I'm definitely gonna give it a chance, but I'm also going to do my best not to compare it, but my mind is automatically gonna compare it the same way you're doing right now. So, it is what it is. We'll give it a chance. We'll see how it goes. And I want it to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Will it be as successful as Power? I mean, who knows? You never know. You know what I'm saying? Power is Power. Like, we love Power. Power fans are Power fans no matter what. Spinoffs or not spinoffs, Power fans are Power fans. And either we're going to love it or we're going to be like, oh, this reminds me of Ghost. This reminds me of Tommy. This reminds me of this. And that's all we're going to do. We're automatically wired to compare. So let's see what happens. Again, this is just my results from my morning walk, which for whatever reason, I took my morning walk again. And when I went back to watch the replay, it says the live stream's not available. I don't know why. I wasn't cursing. I wasn't doing any types of crazy stuff out of the norm that I normally do. And It's just weird. Maybe the process and you'll see what it's talking about. We're gonna go through it a little bit right here because I was talking a lot about it. So I'm looking forward to that. Next subject that I wanted to talk about on the VACAY-JayTV entertainment news that popped up is your boy Tyler Perry. Looks like he got a new girlfriend. Tyler Perry spotted outside. You know what I'm saying? The man looking good. What's going on, Mo? I see you. Your man looking good. Your man Tyler Perry got a new lady. Okay, so again, I don't really get into too much of the personal life on people because I don't really like to do the gossip thing, but I just brought it to you guys because you know I cover Tyler Perry shows. So I wanted to know, what are your thoughts on this? Is this really his girl? Is this a play girlfriend? Is this for real? Or is this just, an act? Because some people say that, your man likes, dudes. They said fake news. So this is not real, huh? That's what you say? Yeah? Okay. So what is it? It's AI? Somebody said it's AI? Okay. Look, I saw it and I wanted to get your thoughts on it. You say it's fake news. Okay, look. As you know, I cover Tyler Perry shows. You know what I'm saying? What goes on in his personal life goes on in his personal life. That's none of my business and it's none of y'all business. But if y'all want to get into his business, go ahead. Do what you got to do. They say Tyler Perry not doing, what? Marlo Hampton. He's not doing Marlo Hampton. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of things that have changed. But again, some people say, hey, this is fake. Some people say, hey, this is real. And if they saying it's real, look, whether it's real or fake, I wish this man nothing but success, man. I don't really care of who he sleeps with or don't sleep, but that's none of my business. That's none of y'all business. But if y'all like to get into that, go ahead and get into that. But I just saw this and I wanted to just get your thoughts on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Is this real? Is this not? I mean, you scooped it up, but somebody said it's not real. It was just for publicity, okay? Again, my man DeMarcus with the for publicity statements, okay? So this is just for publicity, and I gotta know, what are we publicizing? You know what I'm saying? What are we publicizing here? MVPs, y'all know what to do. Y'all see any crazy comments, you know what to do. Either come in with some positive contributing thoughts or hit the like button, leave out. All right, so, yeah, I mean, if it's AI, look, they look good for AI though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they look good for AI. That looks just like them, but AI is crazy. AI is crazy. Thank you, Mo. Appreciate it. AI is crazy, bro. So, it could be AI. Like, it's crazy now, man. They released AI just as they're releasing some other things called files, just so we wouldn't know whether what's real and what's not, which is crazy because AI been around like forever, right? So, all right. So I just want to get your thoughts on it, see what's going on. That's that right there. I talked about the podcast, the new podcast definitely come through, the Algorithm Podcast with myself, my man Derek Scott from 2111 Radio definitely come through. We got some wild stuff that we talk about, man. You know what's going on in entertainment for the week. So definitely come through for that. We just getting started. We just did episode 2, so check that out. All right, let's talk about this. What did you guys think? I just finished the entire part 2 of season 2 of Beauty in Black. All right, if you don't know what this is, Beauty in Black, season 2, part 2. Did you guys finish it? All right, I came to you when I saw the first 3 episodes and kind of gave my first reaction to that. But I wanted to know, if you finished it, what did you think about the ending of Beauty in Black? I just want to know your thoughts on it. It wasn't, I'm gonna just say this. It wasn't as turned up and crazy as season 1, part 2, right? Because we know season 1, part 2, Kimmy was like, where's my sister? Where's my sister? Where's my sister? Where's my sister? Like a million times. You know what I'm saying? Norman's like, who ran over my wife? Who ran over my wife? Where's Norman at? Who unallowed my wife? Who unallowed my wife, right? So it was a whole lot of that. It was very intense. It was very like, oh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen next? You know what I'm saying? Kimmy blowing people's heads off. All types of stuff happened. You know what I mean? So what did you guys think of of season 2, part 2. What'd you say? My man DeMarcus, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, my guy. He says, who was crazier, Brandy from Thin Line or Mallory? All right, that's a good question. That's a good question pertaining to Mallory Bellery he's talking about. And thank you again for that super chat. Appreciate you, my guy. $2 super chat. Oh, man, that's a good question. I really got to remember exactly what Brandy, I remember she lit up the car. I remember that part. She took the clothes, boom, lit up the car. It exploded the whole nine. She was definitely wacko. I would say Brandy, because Brandy was crazy from Thin Line. And again, shout out to Angela Bassett, the most beautiful woman in the acting world, okay, at the age that she is. She's amazing. And she's amazing executive producer as well. And she won some awards, so congratulations to her. I would say Brandy from A Thin Line of Love and Hate, because like Brandy wasn't even married to whatever his name is, Martin's character. Wasn't even married. You know what I'm saying? Just you know the story. You know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Mallory, she was married. She's married to Roy. And even though they go back and forth or whatever, yeah, she did some crazy stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lynn Whitfield. Well, I say Angela Bassett. It's not Angela Bassett? No, that's Bernadine for Way Next. Wait a minute, hold up. You talking about Thin Line Love? You talking about the Martin? You talking about when she blew up the car? That was Lynn Whitfield? That was Lynn Whitfield? I swear that was Angela Bassett walking away from the car and the car blew up. Are we talking about the same movies? Okay. Anyway, your girl is married to Roy, and Roy just kept doing what he was doing, didn't even care how she felt, brought her to the office, brought her to the house, brought her to the house first, and then brought her to the office, man. Like, I thought it was crazy. That's why I made the video, The Crash Out, okay? That's why I made the video, The Crash Out, okay? Because Mallory, she crashed out. And I don't know why she crashed out, because it's just like, bro, I think it's the principle of it all, right? Even though she don't love this man, and she was just using this man, it was just the principle that Felicia knew that she was smashing this guy, told her after she paid Felicia, and it just went wild. Like her smashing into the wall with the truck, almost taking out Felicia and Roy while they was on the bed, about to get busy. And then the flames and everything blew up, and she was sitting in the house smoking a cigarette while the house was on fire. That's pretty loco to me. That's pretty loco. What's going on, Poppy? I see you. How you doing? What's good? All right. So, yeah, man, Mallory, just to bring it current, Mallory Bellery, boy, she crazy. She really crazy. And once we really found out her story, when she explained that she was a foster kid as well, and she went through it just like Kimmy and just like Rain, and they joined forces, which I thought they was going to do. I thought it was a good wrap up, because I thought they was going to do that anyway. I thought they was going to line up. I thought it would have been more unalivement in Beauty in Black. However, it was decent. Yeah, it was decent. Yeah, we don't do politics in here. Sorry, man. We don't do politics in here. So yeah, man. I thought it was solid. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't crazy. It was more of an intellectual aspect, DeMarcus. That's why you ain't see a lot of unalivement going on. It was more like chess pieces being played. This man coming from Italy, this man calling the dude to go roll up in the club because Angel was spending all the money, $39,000. You running up $39,000 on bottles and whatever else in the club? $39,000? This man in Italy pissed off. Told this dude to go up in there and spray the club and give and tell, he told the guy to give him his phone. But the guy said, answer your phone, because he called him, because Horace called him. Mallory said she was in foster care in season 1, episode 2. Yeah, but she ain't really give all the story, bro. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the entire, like, her laying out her experience and how she connected with these two to make the get connection with them to say, listen, I'm just like you. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know she mentioned it, but she didn't go into detail like she did in this one. So yeah, man, like I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was really, really good as far as the ending. If I send you a picture of Horace, man, checkmate, mother. Checkmate, mother effer. You know what I mean? And he came back clean, sharp. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I thought it was a solid ending, man. They turned state, gave all the evidence over to the feds. Feds came up in there, man. Shoot, I was like, okay, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. But I wonder what season 3 is gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? Now that all these guys, for the most part, are locked up, right? They're gonna be locked up for all their crimes. You know what I'm saying? Embezzlement, trafficking, all that crazy stuff that they was in. They all him chopping up them bodies. You know, your man Varney, he gave up that information. You know, man. And then Roy act like, I love how this is what I loved about it. If you watched it, it was good, right? Yeah. If you watched it, you know what happened at the end. I like how, and again, I think this is one of the laws of power, to make your enemies think that they won, but really they didn't. You know what I'm saying? And Roy thought, nah, if I'm going down, everybody going down. Yeah, Pops, this is how it's going to go. He was talking wild trash. and your boy Horace was like, well, you got me. Norman, you got me. You guys got me, man. You really got me. And Kimmy was playing along like, no. It's like, he's like, no. They played him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Roy, you think you know it all, huh? So what's my next move? Bam. What's my next move, Roy? And then the feds walked in behind him, and then Jules is sitting there like, oh, man, it's going down. You know what I mean? So are they truly going to be locked up? Let me see what y'all talking about. Are they truly going to be locked up? That's my question. Poppy says, what you say? Okay. Oh, the coffee pot. What's up, Cynthia? I see you. Yeah, that coffee pot was wild. That okay, before I even get to that. Yo, the coffee pot was crazy. Yeah, I'm going to go. It's going to be a long night. Let me go get some coffee. She took the coffee pot, threw it on Shorty. Some of it got on Roy, and they went gangbusters on Roy. Oh, that was crazy. I was laughing. You know, I don't condone violence. I know that, but I was laughing because just imagine these beautiful, luxurious women just getting totally hood. But they already established, we from the foster home. We went through this, we went through that, you know what I'm saying? So they all ganged up on Roy, was kicking his butt. I was like, dang. Alex came up in there trying to take him off, and when he took one off, Rain came back, was kicking. He took Rain back, and then Kimmy came back kicking, and Mallory, it was wild. I swear I was watching like TikTok or watching some IG video or whatever, Facebook, which is coming back. I don't know why these things are coming back. Poppy says, I'm not going to lie, Angel get a bit on my nerves in this season. Yeah, and Sylvie still don't want to learn. She, want to visit Glenn, Jules' son. Yeah. And Rain, to her, no, yeah. Sylvie don't want to listen. Yeah, it was, again, some, not all these teenagers who 17 to 18 be on that, you know what I'm saying? But again, Sylvie went through what she went through as well, which was similar to what Kimmy went through, right? Like, step pops messing around with her, right? I'm gonna say it like that. And yeah, man, she ain't want to listen. And yeah, I hope she learned a lesson this time. Like Kimmy said, don't go, and it's safer for you here. And I guess she learned a lesson. But my question is, will Sylvie, now that Jules gonna be locked up by the feds, will Sylvie go ahead and tell Kimmy what really happened? Because you remember how Jules was like, yo, nobody need to know that anything happened. You know what I'm saying? That I kidnapped you basically. And, if anything happens, then the dragon will come out. He threatened her, and then he let her go, right? Because they found out that, yes, the amendment to the will was filed after your boy went back and forth and I like how Kimmy was on it too. She was like, yo, I need you to take a video of what you're doing, where you're at, and that the files have been filed. You know what I mean? Like Kimmy on top of it for real. That's why I like Kimmy. All right, DeMarcus says Jules could expose that Alex eliminated Dagger, Chase, and Shake to get out of this situation. No, I mean he could, but that would just implicate Alex. He still has to pay for the crimes and the embezzlement and everything that he has done, regardless, right? That may get him a little bit of time off, or and maybe like, all right, thanks for cooperating, but still, you did this, that, and the third. You still got to account for that. You know what I'm saying? He still has to account for that. So I don't think he's gonna get off. We'll see, right? Jules could expose that Norman eliminated Judge, Harold, and Gloria and burnt down their house, but he also has to prove it too, right? He can expose it, but he has to prove it, right? So yeah, they can do all that stuff. They remember Jules has stuff on all of them, but Jules has his own garbage that he has to account for, right? So if he has his own garbage to it that he has to account for, guess what? Regardless of who you throw under the bus, all of them is in the same situation, if not more, right? So he may try to do that, but we'll see. We'll see. Said I'm surprised that no one found out Horace was into Angel. Well, you remember Traxton kind of implied that. Remember Traxton rolled up on Angel when Angel was trying to get the car towed and didn't know how to do it and all this and that. He out there and Traxton rolled up. Maybe he was like, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what's the connection between you and Horace, you know. So you know what? Maybe Horace is. I mean, he said that. So he implied that. He didn't really get confirmation, but he implied that Angel was connected to Horace in that way. We said, I wish we had more of Glenn in part 2. I mean, Glenn served his purpose. Well, Gina, I'm sorry. I read Glenn. But Gina, yes, I do too. I do too. But I think probably, hopefully, we'll see her in season 3. You know what I mean? I think this was kind of like the introduction to her. Do we need her more so now? Well, we might see her because still Olivia owes that money. But if they find out that she's locked up now and they can't get the money, remember Olivia said, well, if I go down, we all go down, right? And Horace like, what do you mean by that? And she didn't say nothing. So she may have gotten Horace involved in whatever she was doing, whether it was betting or whether it was doing something that she now owes money for, but she involved Horace and the rest of them. So that's why she said what she said. If I go down, we all go down. What's up? What's up? I see you. Thank you for coming through. You know what to do. Hit that like button for your boy. Appreciate you. Jules will have another judge in his pocket. Yeah, he might, because he got a lot on a lot of people. We just know that he got a lot on these guys, but that's probably how Juelz came to power, period, because he has connections outside of this family, right? And then turn around, you know, he may have stuff on other people, other judges, other this, other that, outside, just to protect himself, right? What's up, Poppy says, Uncle Norman could hide in somebody to threaten Jules' wife and daughter. Okay. Yeah. I mean, look, it's going to get real messy, I think, in season 3, messier. As far as the unalivement. I mean, look, it's season 3 and it's the final season. Season 3 is going to be the final season of Beauty in Black. Right? So it's going to be the final season. So because it's going to be the final season, some of these folks are going to be gone. You know what I'm saying? Some of these folks may get blasted because it's over after that, right? There's no more seasons coming. So we'll see what happens. Lena could help Jules and Roy get out of prison. Why? Why would she help? Yo, look. Jules, did y'all forget what Jules did? Remember how Jules was just upset about his son and all this and that and the third, and then he found out, you know, over the phone with messages that the papers were filed, so he couldn't do anything to Sylvie, couldn't do anything to Rain, and with his plan, and he got mad, took the blicky, and then went up in the house where his son's mother was, you know, smoking and packing up stuff and all this and that, and she ain't even care, yo. She ain't even care that Glenn passed away. That was wild. She was like, rest in peace, little ninja. I was like, dang, she really don't care. And that's why Norman said what he said to Jules. He's like, yo, man, that crackhead don't care about her son. He was right. He was right. And Jules went up in the spot, blasted everybody. I mean, I guess he ain't blasted babies, thank God, because the babies was crying. You know what I'm saying? Jules crazy, but he went up in there. I ain't know who that was in the trailer. I ain't know that was Jules rolled up into the crack spot, into the trap, blasting everybody, yo, crazy. What's up, Mitchy Music? Good to see you. Thank you for coming through. You know what to do. That was crazy that Jules went up in the spot and blasted, man. That I was like, he needed to get his stress out somehow. You man, when Norman was going in on Jules at the hospital, your man Jules popped him in the neck. Norman fell out. It was funny to me. It was funny. The market says, I hate to say this, however, Norman could eliminate Mallory for eliminating Ina, his wife. Well, he ain't gonna be eliminating nobody right now because he's gonna be locked up, bruh. He ain't eliminating nobody. He can make phone calls or whatever the case is. I mean, he could, because at this point, with these criminal charges, they are out of the will. They lost their shares, right? Because in the will, if y'all remember from season 1, they couldn't be felons. If they're felons and found on, you know, guilty, whatever, they lose their shares. So at this point, Norman could possibly, you know, want to get revenge, and because he believes it. You know, I like how he was, you know, Norman was talking to Olivia in the hospital and she was laid up, right? And they got mad at each other, went back and forth, and Olivia was like, yeah, Mallory did run over that wife of yours. She didn't even speak English. I hated it. Like, she was talking all types of trash. And then Norman grabbed her injured leg and just made her squeal. Ah! He just smiling with his evil self. I was like, yo, Norman, you wrong for that. You wrong for that. You know, but they got a weird relationship. They'll go back and forth and then turn around and they like friends again, because the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Crazy, dog. Crazy. But all in all, I do like how Horace came through, which I thought he was. You know, it was kind of predictable. You know what I'm saying? That part that Horace would, because Horace wanted to get home anyway, right? So at that time, weeks have gone by, and that Italian doctor, boy, he told him, boy, he said, you want to live? Then sit your ass down, boy. Sit down, don't lay down. I was like, oh, damn. You want to live? You going to listen to me, boy. I know who you are. I was like, okay, Mr. Italian Stallion. You know what I mean? But I guess he got better. He wanted to go out in the streets and jump off of the balcony, listen to some Italian music. But he made it back, and your man cleaned up. And he was like, checkmate, mother. I was like, oh, I liked it. I liked the end. I wasn't mad. Some people, I don't know. Well, y'all mad about the ending? Excuse me. Hold on. I wasn't mad about the ending. I was not mad at all about the ending at all. So to me, it was pretty solid. Wasn't crazy, but you know, who else? Okay, you said there wasn't a lot of unalivement, right? Who else would you have wanted to see go? Right? Who would you have wanted to, out of these people or anybody else, who would you have wanted to see go? Well, he said, I really dislike that Mallory wanted to smash Alex. It should have been Calvin. That's what you said? It should have been Calvin? Yeah, well. Again, she wasn't really doing that because she really wanted him. She did it out of spite. And plus, she was hard up anyway because she wasn't getting nothing from Calvin. And she definitely wasn't getting nothing from this boy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she just wanted to get her frustration out, right? So Alex was the available guy, and I like the fact that Alex was like, I'm not gonna be your boy. You're gonna respect me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna, if we're gonna do this, we gonna do it on my terms. I was like, go ahead, Alex. Show you got some dignity. Show you not hard up. Show you not just some toy. You know what I'm saying? Like Calvin was. Calvin was just a toy. You know? he just jumped at the opportunity, got all the information from Jillian and all this and that. And yeah. Okay, let's see here. What is that? Thank you, wherever you coming from. I hope that is some good stuff. No, I don't know what that is, fam. I wish I had a translator button. I asked them to. Yeah, thanks, Mention Music. I can't really understand it, so I'm sorry I can't read your message. If you could put it in English, I can definitely read it or see what it's about. So thank you, Mention Music, for that. What you said? Evan could have been eliminated. Okay. Roy and Felicia, I wouldn't miss them. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I thought with so this is where the unrealistic side of things comes into play, right? And let's talk about it for a little bit, right? Because I thought it was very unrealistic that Mallory had the truck roll into the side wall, smash into the bed that Roy and Felicia was laying in, and they're still alive. Like the mattress was on top of them. They couldn't get out. They were stuck. That part to me was unrealistic. Because if a truck drives through the wall and the bed is right there, I don't think you're gonna survive that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody would survive that. But again, this is TV. It's a series. That's why we give it a pass. Roy gotta go for real. Yeah, Roy was. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, Roy turned out to be the Nemesis, the arch nemesis that we wanted, right? I mean, these guys are evil, right? Evil, you know. He ain't really that evil. But she's evil, he's evil, right? Roy is definitely evil. But he was the stupidest one. Roy, I said it from the beginning. I said it since season 1. He was the dumbest clown boy. Roy. I was saying it from the beginning, and it seemed like he got a tiny bit smarter, but no. He definitely proved that he was not, because he was doing the stuff. Because he was doing the stuff, and he naturally just seemed like he was just a bonehead. You know what I mean? I always say exactly, Jay. They made it through a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah. The ladies. Let me say, I like how Yolanda exposed Angel at the club. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Absolutely. You like that, huh? I'm out here struggling. Yo, that what she did to that car, I was mad for Angel. I was mad for Horace because that was his favorite car. You know what I'm saying? But I was like mad at Angel because I'm like, Angel, you wilding out, you bugging, man. Like, that's why you can't give a lot of people a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? Because some of them don't know how to really handle it and be responsible. He said, I actually low-key like Roy. Of course you do. Of course you do. It ain't low-key, bro. You always like the people we don't like. That's just how you do. Angel was ridiculous. He could go, yeah. I mean, we all was mad at Angel. You know what I'm saying? Because he was just acting like, I'm just going to say it, he was just acting like a bitch. Okay, he was really, really acting like a bitch. And I was not happy. You know what I'm saying? Even when the girl who was supposed, I was mad at her. The girl that Rain and Alex saved, well, really Rain saved her because Alex was going to pop her. Remember that in the room with Dagger when she told that girl, she gave that girl Dagger's money and told her to leave town, and she ain't leave town. She stayed in the same hotel or a different hotel. I don't know what hotel it was, but I was mad at that girl for sticking around. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my brother. And then he was talking and all that. They was getting on Varney's nerves. He's like, please, English. Speak English. That shit was funny. Roy is the entertainment of the show. I guess. That don't mean I like him. I know what he is. I know he is very essential to the opposite side of what good is, and he's just been an a-hole since the beginning. That doesn't mean I like him. What's up? All things ruthless is in the building. What's good? Thank you for coming through. You know what to do. We say Adeline. Okay. Olivia calling the Uber driver Paprika. Yeah, Shakita, Paprika. Yeah, she crazy. She ain't even pay that woman. That's messed up. That's how you know Olivia got to go. You don't even pay the cab driver. You know what I'm saying? If she come near me, shoot her. I was like, Olivia, you ain't right. Pay that lady. Pay that lady. But yeah, man. What did you think? What do you think, Tika, of the ending of part 2 of Beauty in Black? I thought it was solid. I thought it was solid, man. Checkmate, man. So yeah, man. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What's going on, Patrice? How you doing? Thank you for coming through. You know what to do. So yeah, man. I thought it was a solid ending, man. Oh, here we go. Free Charles. Here we go. Oh Lord. You know, that's what it is. I have some good people around me, and they are similar to me because I consider myself a disruptor, and they are disruptors. DeMarcus is a disruptor. Tika is the disruptor. And when I say disruptor, I mean in a good way, like totally opposite of what everybody is doing. We're going to do the opposite of that, or we're going to think differently than everybody else. We're disruptors. We disrupt what's really going on, insert, and give you a whole different point of view. No Free Charles. He needs to stay in jail. Okay. And Mr. Music said, I thought Attorney Varney was going to get Roy. He tortured him. Well, he did. He did. I'm sure all that evidence, your man was part of making sure that happened. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. We're running out of battery power, man. No. Hold on. Let me get this charger. We running out of battery. I did a whole walk this morning on Tika. I did a whole walk, though. I didn't even need the charger. I did a whole walk this morning, and then when I went back to play it back, it said that the live stream's not available. So I was like, yo, are they blocking me on a live stream? And then I did a live stream for my members. That was working, and now I'm here with y'all. So let me see. There we go. All right. Charge. Don't do that. Come on, don't do that. Come on, charge up. All right. Can you still hear? Nah, it's going back and forth. BS. Hold on. This thing be tripping, man. Hold on. Hold on. Can you hear me? I hate when it does this. Can you still hear me loud and clear? I'm trying to charge this thing up, and this thing be tripping. Can you still hear your boy? Can you still hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Okay. Yeah, this thing be tripping, man. Be tripping, man. Trying to charge up. Okay, what do you say now? Are we good? Okay. Seeing the way, Mitchie Music says, seeing the way extra what goes on behind the club. Oh, that was crazy, yeah. Well, I mean, we remember that from season 1. We remember that they was just go to the back and just blaggity blah blah, you know what I'm saying? Or you say you love when Horace walked in the room. Yeah, Tika, yeah, that was like I said, it was kind of anticipated. Like it was kind of predictable. I knew he was gonna come through. You know what I'm saying? This is the last episode. I knew he had to come through. And it was like, oh yeah, all the board members are not here. We can't make a decision. Like I knew he was gonna come through. Poppy says, mother Olivia, she plays very dangerous game with a new villain female. Yeah, broke their leg. Yeah, hit the leg. She must pay dangerous people. Yep. True. But she says, yeah, he said that already. He said, DeMarcus says, Charles eliminating the robbers was actually self-defense and Charles keeps his stock? No. Because he was trying to hide the evidence of the unalived bodies. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And then he got stuff in his house. Come on, man. You trying to get Charles off? No. Charles need to pay. He need to pay like everybody else. Yes. Okay, you can hear me. Keep all hot pots away from Yo, I was saying earlier, Tika, oh man, the foster kids went off on your boy right here. Pow, they was kicking him. I was like, I swear I was watching the TikTok video. I swear I was watching the Instagram video, man. Because they went in. They went in. They say there's a lag. There's a little lag. Okay. It's a little lag. I mean, I'm still on the Wi-Fi, so I don't know if that's on your end, my end. Who knows? But thank you for letting me know. Yeah, so I mean, other than that, man, I thought it was solid. I thought it was a solid ending. I was satisfied for the most part. Will Sylvie tell Kimmy what really happened now that Jules is locked up, right? Will Norman, as DeMarcus says, will Norman try to get at Mallory in season 3 because he believes what Roy said? Roy just exposed everything, but he is terrible. Now we putting stuff on the table. You know, they try to make, I think they try to make it like, you remember Ghost when Diana broke out the birth certificate? I think they're trying to make it similar to that. Well, you did this, and what about that? And well, you did that. And, you know, they try to make it like that. They said, yeah, they announced it, and there's a season 3. They announced it in the one of the videos. Angel said it. The guy that said Angel. He's under fire too, because he said something about God and all this and that. I'm not getting into. Yako, his name is not Xavier. I forgot his name. But look him up. Angel from Beauty in Black says something. You look him up and y'all talk about that. Okay. Hey, what's up? Trina says, will Horace stay married to Kimmy now that everybody else is locked up? That's a good question. That's a good question. I think he will, right? I think he will, right? Because he wants what's best for her. Because remember, he may be healed, but he still is old and he still, you know, doesn't have that long on this earth. So I think, yeah, it was probably a phone, Mitchie Music. Yeah, because Kimmy has done so much. I think it's only right that they stay married. But you know, they're more like business partners. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a romantic thing. And you know, I think he wants to. As long as she's married to him, she's safe. She's safe. You know what I mean? Like if she's not married to him and then she goes off and does whatever, he can't really keep her safe like that. You said I think horses is not right through. Horses or Horus? I feel like, what's up, Domo? Okay. So I feel like he like them too and, oh, Kimmy to help him. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think he wants to look out for Kimmy, man. They work very, very well together. I think they want to hold it down. She definitely is doing right by the company. More so right, and he trusts her. He trusts her more so than any of these people. You know what I'm saying? Now, Mallory, again, he trusts Mallory to a certain extent, but he knows exactly what's going on. Did y'all kind of bug out when you found out that this boy Roy put like the shell businesses in her name? I wasn't surprised. I would see him do something like that because he's just a terrible individual. You know what I mean? And they was looking at, you know, Rain was looking at her, was like, how do we know you ain't really down with them? You know what I'm saying? Like Rain was just like, how do we know you ain't down? Your name is on these shell accounts. But Rain was acting like Angel, you know what I'm saying? But again, it's like, yo, we can't, again, trust no one. Trust no one. But they said, I believe that Roy could eliminate Varney in season 3. If he gets out. Remember, Roy not only is getting locked up by the feds, you know what I'm saying? If he wants to get his shares back, he needs to go to rehab, right? Or you say, I think I need to stay married? Yeah, what? Yo, if you're doing speak to text, don't do it. Because your words be coming out crazy. And then you got to take them away. Someone will find out Horace and Angel's secret and expose it. And then what happens? What happens? Is Horace going to lose his shares? Like, what's the repercussion if they find out? That's what I want to know. What's going to be the repercussion if they find, oh, Horace likes to watch Angel dance for him? and he gets off on it. What's the repercussion? What's going to happen to Horace? Horace is the man. Horace does what he wants. Not to say that I would do it. I wouldn't do it, but I'm saying that's what he likes and that's what he wants to be. He's the man. So what would happen to Horace if somebody exposes it? At this point, Poppy says the actress played Kimmy. She will be yes. I announced that. I announced that in my live the other day. Yeah. I can't wait. Yeah. Reasonable Doubt. Yeah, she's a dope actress, man. I like Taylor. That's her name, Taylor Polidor. I like her. I like her as an actress. I think she does a great job. Here's the picture. I do have that picture because I did announce it the other day. Here's the picture of her. This is what she's gonna look like in Reasonable Doubt, or maybe this is just a headshot of her. Come on, there you go. Not a lot of makeup, but you know that's how they do on Reasonable Doubt, right? You know, because that's how they did with Lori Harvey. You know, they took away the makeup and just made her as plain as possible, just trying to look like a regular person. You know, no eyelashes, no big eyelashes. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But that's the picture that they show. She may or may not look like this in Reasonable Doubt, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this again, solid. While I got you guys here, DeMarcus, did you chime in on Nemesis yet? Tika, if you're still here, chime in on Nemesis, the new show that's coming with Courtney Kemp. Yeah, I saw that. You didn't have to type a typo. I knew it was a typo. Yeah, man, I had it all set up for my morning walk, man. I may try to do it tomorrow, man. If that video doesn't pop up, if that live stream don't pop up, man, because I made it unlisted because it just says live stream not available. But yet this is available right here. It was super weird. I don't know. Maybe the mic wasn't working. It just was me talking, was me just doing this. And they were just like, yo, this live stream is not available because we don't hear nothing. Who knows, man? Who knows? It was just super weird. You know, AI had me in a full suit, and I was like, bro, put me in a summer outfit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing? It's hot out here. You know, so, yep. So you say this is AI. Yeah, I say this is AI. Okay. Yeah, I say it's AI. Definitely drop posts for Nemesis. Looks like it's going to drop. Yeah, I dropped it this morning. You dropped some too, yeah. Yeah, I hope so. I hope, like I was saying earlier, Tika, you know we're going to do comparisons. You know we're going to compare, you know, power to this because Courtney said it and made sure that was on the flyer. She said it and made sure it was on the flyer. The creator of power. And she is. Right? She was. So she is. She is the creator of power. I'm wondering, like I said earlier, I wonder how 50 feels about this statement here. You know? I wonder how he feels about that. I would like to hear him. Maybe he's not going to say anything because she's working on Power Origins and they're working together. Right? He don't want to rock the boat in that way. You know, the creator of power. Like when they mention, you know, when we see the shows, it always says from the executive producers of Power, right? But in this right here, it says from the creator of Power. Like, because you know 50 was a phase, 50 was the most popular one. And you remember what 50 said a while ago? I don't know if y'all remember this, man. 50 was like, when Omari said what he said about him not getting paid, people automatically think of me. They don't think about Courtney. They don't even know Courtney. You remember he said that? I remember 50 said that. They don't even know Courtney. They know me. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know if she felt some type of way about that. You know what I mean? So now that she got the I'm not mentioning the name of the network is on because I think YouTube has beef with that network. So I'm just gonna say the Red N channel. The Red N channel, you know what that means? Because I don't want them suppressing my views because I mentioned the competition. I'm not doing that. But the Red N channel, she's like, well, my show's finally gonna come out. So guess what? I'm going to say I am the creator of power because I am. Put that in the title of Nemesis. See it? All right, so it's coming, what, May 14th, which is right around the corner. Now, here's the thing. They should be dropping all the episodes, so that shouldn't conflict with Raising Kanan coming back in June. All right, it shouldn't. So if it's coming back, what, the 14th, May 14th, and Raising Kanan's come back in June, then we should be good. She didn't lie. Yeah. No, she didn't lie. Like I said, she is the creator. And then 50 came along, and then they developed it together, and he was executive producer, put money behind it, and got it out there. You say, remember that 50 was beefing with Courtney Kemp at one point? Yeah. Who's 50 not beefing with? You know what I'm saying? Who was not beefing with 50? Right? Courtney coming at 50 now. Is this what it is? Is that what that statement means, DeMarcus? From the creator of power. When we saw 50 talk about it, man, of course he is presenting power, talking about power, and everybody's giving him props and credit. But it always seemed like he was the creator of power. You know what I'm saying? It always seemed like he was the guy behind power. He of course always gave props to Courtney Kemp. I remember him always saying, you know, Courtney Kemp wrote it and all this and that, and we got together and we made it happen. I've always heard that, but he was always the most popular guy talking about power, right? So this is her way of getting at 50 if they are beefing or not. I don't think they beefing right now, like I said, because they're working on Power Origins. She worked on, I think, the last 2 episodes of Force too. So I don't think they beefing, bro. I really don't think they beefing. She's using the title to bring attention for her project. Absolutely. And it's only right? I mean, you know, you shouldn't have to ask permission to put a title of something that you have created. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, DeMarcus says, I wonder if 50 meme or do a skit with Courtney Kemp now. Nah. If he was, he would have did it already, because this been out at least a day, because 50 usually on top of stuff, and he'll do it like either the same day or the next day, and he'll get at it. But I don't think they got beef. I really don't think they got beef, because they're working on Power Origins together. Why would he go crazy over this and mess up what they're doing as far as, you know, they already, I think they finished. They finished, what was it, the first 18 episodes? There's gonna be 18 episodes in Power Origins. I remember Makai saying that they wrapped the first season. So for Origins. So they're in the cutting room now, doing the pre-production, doing whatever they need to do, or post-production, I should say, post-production, cutting it up, making sure it's right, doing the music, doing the background, doing whatever it needs to, you know, doing the sounds, whatever it needs to be done. And once it's done, then they're gonna make sure it's good and ready. And I hope it comes out in September, man. I hope it comes out in like the fall time when it's, you know, to me, September is like brand new school time, school year. So I hope they do that. But this is coming out on the 14th. Are you gonna watch it? Are you gonna be into it? I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna give Courtney a chance, because she did create power. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, yeah, we could talk about all the discrepancies. We could talk about her going live and, you know, lying about certain things, and then it turns out to be a lie. And we're like, Courtney, come on, why you lie to us? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we could do all that, but we're not gonna do all that. I'm gonna give it a chance. They say Nemesis soundtrack gotta be banging. Yeah. I mean, I hope she got the right people, right? The right team. Now, again, this is not a 50 production, right? This is not 50, not behind this. It's Courtney. It's the N network that's red, and whoever else she working with. So I pray that it's not corny. I pray that it's not like obvious that, oh, this guy's just like Ghost. I hope we don't go there, because if it goes there, then I don't know. I don't know if we would like respect it if it's like, this guy, man, he act just like Ghost, or he talk just like Ghost. You know what I mean? Oh, this guy, he's not white, but he's light skinned, but he talks like Tommy. Like stupid stuff. People gonna say whatever they're gonna say. I'm just throwing stuff out there. I pray we don't get into that comparison game, but we as a people always gonna compare. That's just how we do. DeMarcus, you do it all the time. You put out posts all the time. Is it this or is it that? Would you pick this? Would you pick that? Everybody does that. You're not the only one, you know what I'm saying? But everybody does that. And it's like, you can't help but to compare with somebody who created power. You put that title on there, that's a heavy weight to carry. Because you got, I want to say, I don't know about millions, hundreds of thousands of power fans. Hundreds of thousands of power fans. So we're automatically going to be like, so it's supposed to be Tasha? That's supposed to be Tasha, huh? That's supposed to be your dark-skinned ghost, huh? That's what you're doing? Okay. All right. This supposed to be who? It's supposed to be Ghost and little Tariq? Is that what we're doing here? Is that who it's supposed to be? Because you remember at some point, Tariq never had like dread locks or nothing like that. But like in what was it? In the barbershop when Michael Rainey Jr. played Ice Cube's son, he had the locks, in his head, you know what I'm saying? So they put locks on it so it don't look as like Tariq-ish, right? And your man supposed to be a cop, and don't that look like Megan Good? Is that Megan Good? Yo, she look like Megan Good, yo. Tell me that's not Megan Good. Don't she look like Megan Good? Yo, she look like Megan Good, B. Come on, man. That not Megan Good? Is that too much back? I like Megan Good to be. Is it Megan Good? I don't know. They would have said it was Megan Good if it was, right? I mean, if you're trying to attract people to the show, you would say, yeah, star rating, but they didn't say who's who. What they did in the article, they said, this guy is this guy, this person is this guy. And the only person that I've seen before is really this guy. I've seen him before on other things. You know what I'm saying? So I hope it goes well. I want Nemesis to be successful. Because if Nemesis is successful on that red end channel, then we should be able to get more. He does remind me like of the guy from, what was that? It's not sci-fi. It's like superhero-ish London show. What was it called? Supercell? Remember Supercell? Like the main villain guy, though, he got arrested like in real life. So I don't know. They may have to rework the whole script. He said, I believe Nemesis will be more like Cross or Reasonable Doubt. That sucks if it is, because we already have a Cross and a Reasonable Doubt. Cody Kemp will switch it up and be creative. I hope so. Cheryl Lee Ralph is in the last season of The Chi. Yes, I saw that the other day. Thank you again. I'm looking forward to the last season of The Chi, man, because y'all know once The Chi comes back, fam, y'all gonna see me when I do any review. Y'all gonna see me every time I do a review. Every time you are gonna see this hat on me every single time. When I do any review, anything on The Chi, you're gonna see this hat. Shout out to Lena Waithe, shout out to Brooklyn, and shout out to the Hillman Grad Productions for sending me this hat. So just know when The Chi comes back, I'll be rocking this every time. Don't hate, okay? Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Hopefully we get Johnny Ray Gill and Nemesis. I haven't seen any indication that he would be. T says he was in Ladies in the Lake, Insecure. Yes, Insecure, thank you. Insecure, that's where I remember him from. The First Purge, okay. What's his name? Elam Noel, that's his name? Okay. Thank you for that. Yeah, I remember him specifically in Insecure. He was cool in Insecure. He a diesel type dude. You know what I'm saying? He was like the guy who was wearing. I always remember his like gold watch. Like he was smashing up Issa. He was smashing her up. But yeah. Thank you for that. Yes, he was an Insecure. That's why I specifically remember this guy from, and he was cool. He was cool. So we gonna see. Okay, here we go. This is, you see what they say? What do they say right here? What does that say right there? They say that the Timu, what was it? The Dollar Tree store power. These people, man, they be knocking it down before you even got a chance to get out, man. Just people in general be making me sick. They be making me sick, bro. But you already know there's gonna be some comparisons. That's just the way it is. You got a black hoodie. You're gonna put the hoodie on. It's like he put the hoodie on like Ghost. Boy. What am I gonna do with y'all? What am I gonna do with y'all? All right. What else? Cross. We already talked about Cross coming back. We talked about the podcast. Make sure y'all go over. We got the channel up. Make sure y'all go over, subscribe. All right. We got the channel going. Thank you for coming through. If you came through yesterday, Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's when we go live. We're going to clean it up a bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm working with my guys, so we're going to clean it up a bit. Here's the picks. Let's talk about it. Here's some of the picks from the Shy. Speaking of the Shy, hold up. I'm speaking of the Shy right now, right? So what I tell y'all, I'm going to wear this every time. We speaking of the Shy right now, so you know I got to rock my Shy. So here's some of the picks from the Shy, okay? It's not all, formatted for this right here, but I'm just putting them up. Your man Jake the Snake, he looked pretty angry, bruh. Why you angry, Jake? What are you angry about, son? What are you angry about? And then, of course, you got the loving couple, you know. Yeah, let's see how it goes down. Well, remember the last episode. Your man Trig and Shad, they got arrested coming out of what's the name house with blood all over them. It's like, why y'all even go there, man? What are you doing? So yeah, so that's 3 of the picks that they dropped. They dropped this one, which is just people sitting there, and then they dropped this one, and then they dropped this one. So we're gonna see how it goes, fam. You know what I'm saying? But you know your boy gonna be covering this is the last season, season 8 of The Shy. So get ready, get set, because I'm gonna be going in and y'all gonna see this hat every single time. Okay, so get ready. I'm just giving y'all a preview. What do you say? Gabrielle Dennis is the woman. Oh, Gabrielle Dennis is the woman in the image hugging Matt Law. Okay, thank you. Matt Law. Timu or Tubi? They said Dollar Tree. I just said Timu. New season is going to be crazy. Yeah. It's got to be crazy. Looking forward to the final season. Yeah. They gonna go out with a bang. I mean, cause this last season wasn't bad at all. Of course I was mad at certain things, but the part, what was it? It was the part 2, right? Part 2 of the last season. Or was it the last season? I'm trying to remember. No. It was the last whole season. Last whole season was pretty good. It wasn't bad. It was part 2 of the previous season that I was mad at. That I was like, yo, we got to bury this. So I think Lena Waithe heard me. Shout out to Lena Waithe, yo. I think she heard me. And I did a whole live with 2 other people, and I had a coffin. I was like, yo, we got to bury this era. It was like end of an era, right? And then I put ERROR also. I put ERA, and then I put ERROR in parentheses, like an era. This part 2 was just an era. So, yeah, man. Yeah. This season should be dope. I'm looking forward to it, man. Now I gotta remember. Okay, I gotta put all this stuff in the title. Let me say, Jake and Emmett will carry the last season of The Shy. Okay. I mean, we got to see if Bakari going to last, man. They've been holding Bakari out, B. Like, Bakari has been saved so many times. You know what I'm saying? So will Bakari, the question is, will Bakari meet his fate from the karma, right, of taking out homeboy? What was his name? Bald head dude with the scratchy throat. Hey, Emmett, get over here. You know what I'm saying? Is Bakari going to last? They want him to last because Bakari's supposed to be replacing Kevin. And you can't replace Kevin. Let's just be real. You can never replace Kevin. Okay. I hope he comes back. I hope Alex Hibbett comes back for the last season. Right. I hope he comes back to the Shy. It would be good to see Nina come back too. You know what I'm saying? Because she on a world tour with the Brat right now. You know, the Brat's character, they went and they just traveling the world and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the Brat is a rug dealer or what. I don't know how she make money, but they just traveling like they nomads, just traveling and just having fun or whatever. Ronnie, yeah, Ronnie. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Trina. Yeah, it's been so long that I talked about Ronnie. That's why I don't remember his name. But yeah, thank you, Ronnie. Riley could give Emmett and Keisha guidance about Jada's elimination. Yeah, yeah. Riley, yeah, that was the counselor, right? Yeah. When is the shot coming back? We didn't get a date yet, but they just said, I want to say probably a couple weeks ago, they are now filming the last season, season 8. So we don't have a date yet, but once we get a date, I'll tell you right here on VACAY-JayTV, lock in with your boy. Lock in, subscribe, kindly hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell too, because, you know, I randomly go live. I go live, you know, certain parts of the day, right? But it's not every day. So keep your notification bells on, make sure you get the notifications. Yeah, she answered, thank you. So yeah, man, you know, the Shy's coming back. And like I said, you know, we're going to be rocking this shot every time. And we're going to go out with a bang, man. And I love the show. You know, it got kind of weird. You know, that Valentine's Day season, I was like, get out of here with that. It got kind of, you know, it got kind of weird. But again, when you're doing 8 episodes of something, like, you know, it's not always going to be great. It's going to be great, and then all right, and then like, and then like, damn, get this out of here. And then it's like, oh, it's going the way back. Oh, what are you doing over here? It gets weird, and then it gets good again, and they brought Reg back. Oh, damn, I got 10% battery life, doggone it. So that means I'm not going to be on too much longer. Last season thought they get 10 seasons. Nah, this the last season. It's the last season, yeah. It's the last season, and Lena Waithe, she moved on already because I think they're filming now, but Lena Waithe already started doing plays and stuff, so this is the last one. They say going to start filming Forever Season 2. Yeah, I saw that. Yep, thank you, Trina. Yep. And it should be coming out in Forever Season 2 in January. They should be filming right now. What they waiting in January for? I guess, you know, people got to wait for money and budgets and stuff like that. And then, you know, they got to develop a storyline and whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot of work to do the production and put stuff in. We just like, all right, we'll just bring the characters back and then we'll figure it out, right? Like Marvel, bro, they be bringing characters together for Avengers and be like, we don't even got a script, but we just bringing y'all together. We just gonna figure it out. Russo brothers write something right now or put something together. It's kind of wild when you got $1 billion budget and it's like, all right, well, we don't got time for you to write the script. Just bring the characters in, let's schedule them, and then we'll figure it out. It's like wild how not every studio does things the same. This is what I'm learning. I'm learning it's like, it's not all like, let's write it first. It usually is like, let's write the script first, then let's cast the characters. Now we got the casting down. Now let's get some writing and chemistry reads to see if it works with this particular person or that particular person, you know what I'm saying, after the auditions, right? And then it's like, all right, let's start setting up the set for these scenes, right? So it's a lot that goes into putting these shows together, man, when you really like analyze it, man. Shout out to Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan. I think I'm gonna say that for the rest of the year. Shout out to the Sinners, Michael B. Jordan, Ryan Coogler and his wife. I think I'm gonna say that all year. I think I'm just gonna say that all year. I'm just gonna randomly say, shout out to Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler and his wife. It's just gonna come out and say it, just out of nowhere. I'll be talking about something totally different. I think I'm gonna say that. Is young boy coming back? What do you say? The dark skinned kid from season 1. Kevin, you talking about, right? Yeah, I said Kevin earlier. Yeah, I hope he does. I hope he makes an appearance. I hope he does come back. You talking about Kevin? Yeah, Kevin. We said the more seasons of a show, the more they have to spend. Yeah, exactly. That's all shows. Yep. Best shows do 6. Yeah. Well, I mean, with the whole Ghost thing, Ghosts could only do 4. They only could do 4 because they was paying Mary J like almost $500,000 an episode, and that ain't. They were like, we ain't going up from there. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't even first on the call sheet, and we paying her $500,000. That was what was negotiated for her star power. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what Meth was getting. I don't think he was getting $500,000 per episode on Ghost. But yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? That's within the contract. That's standard, right? After a certain amount of episodes, especially 4, then it goes up. Yep. Power did 6. Yeah, Power did 6. But again, in the beginning, I think 50 was talking about it, how in the beginning it wasn't like a large budget, right? And then it became that. I'm not surprised. Nez or Prez, salute to you. Thank you for coming through and thank you for chopping it up with your boy. You know what to do. Kindly smash that subscribe button, that like button. I'm not surprised because Kanan is going to lead into Origins. So I'm not surprised at that. But it's what, season 5, right? So we just talked about 4 seasons. You see, that's why I believe that Rock is gone. Because Patina Miller, I believe she's first on the call sheet. And I believe because she's a more well-established actor than everybody. I say everybody because, she did theater and stuff like that. And she's probably getting paid more because she's the more established actor. So that's probably why she had to go. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I believe. We'll see what happens. We must see a glimpse of Patina Miller playing Rock or a ghost of Rock. Who knows? But it makes financial sense to me that's why she had to go. You know what I'm saying? They can't pay it. Right, exactly. I'm surprised Kanan what do you say? I hope Tiff be all right in the final season. Tiff, Tiff in the final season of The Chi, she be playing with fire. She been playing with fire for a long time. And it was weird how they made an announcement. You saw that announcement? Yeah, they said Tiff and who else? Was it Shad? Jason Weaver? They made them permanent characters. I was like, I thought they was already permanent characters. It was a weird announcement when they said that. It's like, yeah, they're announced as permanent characters. I was like, I've seen them every season. How are they not permanent characters? It was weird. Yeah, they can't pay her. Yeah. Exactly. It makes total like fun. Like if we just to the theory that we just said, after 4 seasons, they got to pay these actors more. It's in the contract. You know what I'm saying? And if they can't pay the person more, they got to send them off somewhere. So appreciate you, Nez the Press. Thank you for subbing. Appreciate that for real. Appreciate this discussion as well because, I just like people who kind of know and can contribute to the conversation and they know, what I'm saying? It seems like what's going on too. So it's a good conversation. But yeah, man, it seemed like they couldn't pay her. So it is what it is. Thanks, Patina. And I believe that she's gone. And I know a lot of people are like, no, she's not, because I saw a clip. I know about the clips. But they could have shot that before and then that's what I'm saying. They could have shot this a while ago and then they putting out these clips now. But that doesn't mean she's going to be in season 5. They could just be putting the clip that they already recorded because they knew that she was going to be going. You know what I mean? So it makes sense that she is gone so they can finish out this season and pay everybody who they need to pay. You know what I'm saying? And then turn around. Boom, we got a season 5 leading into Power Origins. We should be meeting Ghost and Tommy, hopefully either in the middle of the season 5 of Raising Kanan or at the end of season 5, which will then lead us into Power Origins. All right. The market says, could you have Tasha Smith playing Monet and Mary J. Blige playing Jarita to save the budget? Mary J has moved on. And I think she has moved on because, well, she got shows coming up, and then at the same time, she is doing stuff with Lifetime now, right? So it seems like we talked about it the other day, right? Latifah, Queen Latifah, who else? Somebody else, and Mary J. Blige, they're all lining up with Lifetime. So being that they line up with Lifetime to kind of bring their songs to life into movies the way Mary J's doing it, I think that's where the bread is at right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't, like Mary is gone. I wouldn't want to see Mary as Jarita when I already saw her as Monet. You know what I'm saying? That also kind of confuses the fans too. Like, why would Mary J. Blige be playing Jarita now? You know what I'm saying? Like that would, like, yeah, we knew that she was Monet in Ghost, and now she's gone. It's like to bring her back as another character, be like, nah, nah. We say Symphony is the only person who could save rock. Only person, you mean? Okay, got it. Yeah. What's up, though, boy? Yeah, I can't wait too, bro. I can't wait for the Shy. I can't wait for Raising Kanan. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna check out. If you just came through, we was talking about Nemesis, man. You know, Courtney Kemp's joint. You're gonna check that out. It's gonna be on the N Network, the Red N Network. I can't say it. I don't want to say it because I don't want YouTube to do some stuff. What do you say? Tremont could eliminate Rock because Rock stole his plug from him. Did she steal the plug? How you steal a plug? Yeah, how you steal a plug, bro? Like if I'm the supplier and I got this dude over here running stuff and he bringing me money and then here comes Rock, why would I stop distributing to this guy? Unless she came to the same territory, right? Because he's down in the DMV. Let's talk about it. Tremont is down in the DMV. What's that? DC, Maryland, right? Virginia area, right? That whole area. He got that locked down. Now Rock come to the area and, we work out a better deal and I don't really got to supply to homeboy. I can just supply to her and she going to take over the whole area. Then I can see him, Tremont being mad because, now my supply ain't giving to me, he giving to you because you took over the area. I could see that happening. But she can't steal a plug from the guy that's already there unless the plug is just like, okay, I just want one source. I want your empire in one source. You know what I'm saying? If I got this source over here, this source over here coming in, I'm getting money, and I'm supplying, y'all bringing me back more money, why would I stop that? So that's just my thinking. Imagine if Rock leaves Queens and go to North Carolina with Symphony. That's where he went, right? Imagine that. But how's she gonna do that if she did? How is Rock gonna go to North Carolina if she is unalive, bro? We say I have to rewatch. Okay, you took it away. Yeah, how's she gonna go to North Carolina, bro, if she is not here to do so, sir? How we gonna do that? How we? You know what I'm saying? A person can't just be like, all right, I'm a ghost. Let me go fly down to North Carolina because so we gonna see, man. We gonna see how it plays out, man. I believe that Rock is gone, man. I know y'all like, no, she's not. No, because she came out the hotel and she spoke to somebody in front of the cab. I saw the video and then she walked away. I was like, they can use that clip in season 5. That doesn't mean that she's alive. That could have been like a flashback or, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We say I have to rewatch Kanan last season. Yeah. Definitely good stuff. Definitely gotta watch that one. Get prepared. June is when Kanan's coming back. I'll be here to talk about it, fam. So definitely come through, lock in with your boy, and share this out. Share out the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a new podcast for all the new folks that have just subbed. Got a new podcast with my guy Derek Scott from 2111 Radio. So we have the channel up. Definitely go to that channel, the Algorithm Chronicles podcast. It's me and my guy. And we talk about everything entertainment, man, mostly music, but we also talk about movies and films, stuff like that. But we talk about what happened during the week. We try to keep it you know, as up to date as possible, man. I really don't like talk about stuff that happened 2 years ago that everybody already talked about. So we're gonna keep it up to date for y'all. Anything that happened during the week, we're gonna pull it up and then we're gonna chop it up. So come through, go subscribe to that channel as well. Subscribe to this channel and subscribe to 2111 Radio as well, fam. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep bringing you that entertainment news, VACAY-JayTV entertainment news, fam. Let me see here. Remember that Rock and Marvin played Russian roulette with Trayvon? Yeah, I do. In the pool. I remember that. I remember that. I remember they beat him up too. I remember that. So, if anybody, I would think that Trayvon would come after Marv. And that's how Marv goes out. You know what I'm saying? Because if Rock is gone by the hands of Kanan, I'm saying it, if Rock is gone by the hands of Kanan, if Kanan pops, when Kanan pops Rock, she is no longer here. And the only person really in the way that's left, or the only person that I see Trayvon getting licked back with, is Marvin, because Marvin was the one that was thumping on his face. And he got mad. He's like, yo, y'all was beating me up and doing all this and that and playing Russian roulette to get my plug. I would have gave you the phone number to my plug. Y'all ain't have to do all this. But really, it was licked back. It was payback for playing Rock and Marv and going behind her back and getting that plug. That's really what it was. That's really what it was. It was thumping on Trayvon's face and punching him and doing all this and that. Yeah, Unique is definitely still around. Definitely still around. Where's that pick? We gonna see Breeze versus Breeze. That's what y'all said. I know we chopping it up. We are chopping it up today. Thank you for coming through, fam. I think I got that pick somewhere. They're gonna show Unique. Yeah, I got some. Here we go. I got some picks here. Unique. Here it is. I don't know if y'all gonna be able. There we go. There we go. I got them. I got y'all. They said it's gonna be Breeze versus Breeze. I was like, y'all crazy. Now that we know that Unique is not Breeze, and yes, I could have swore that Unique was Breeze, but yeah, they brought in your guy right here. So you look at their faces, they're gonna be going at it. Man, I gotta put all of this in the title, yo. Nemesis, 50. What else did we talk? The Shy, Raising Kanan. Man, we talked about a lot, but it's all good. We just kicking it. So yeah, man, this is gonna be something. I'm looking forward to this, boy. I'm looking forward to this season. Oh, you can't really see nothing. That's Snaps and Pop. But this is gonna be a dope season, man. Is this the last hug? It looks like that's the last hug, man, before Marv is out of here, man. Cause look at Marv. Marv is like, this is goodbye. And that's why she upset, man. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be intense. Y'all better get y'all tissues ready. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thugs gonna be having thug tears when Marvin is out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because Marvin is truly out of here, man. And Kanan gonna be running the show. Okay? Kanan gonna be running the show. He gonna get beat up because we saw a couple clips. He had some black eyes. You know? What's up with your man, the Dragon Slayer? Is the Dragon Slayer out of here? I'm the Dragon Slayer. Is he out of here? Is somebody gonna get, who's gonna get Lou out of here? Or is Lou going to survive? What do y'all say? Man, I gotta put all this in the title. It's all good. What do y'all say? Is Lou going to survive? Let's see here. What you say? Rock could use her get out of jail prison card to expose Stefano. If she's alive. I keep stressing that. If Rock is alive, she may not be alive, bro, to use that card. Power Origin is going to be the one because they're going to use everybody in episodes. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to see everybody. We're going to see the origins of Angela. You know, they just casted Tasha. Of course, we got Ghost origins, Tommy origins. We already got Kanan's origins, so we don't really need to waste film on that. We got the whole Raising Kanan thing. Yeah. Is that Jukebox? Yeah, Jukebox. Lou gone. Okay, Lou gonna be out of here. All right. Yeah. I mean, in my eyes, Lou should have been out of here, but you know, he did a great job. My man, He did a great job, man, when he was all drunk and went to rehab and this. It was a lot of drama. It was a lot of chaos, man, with Lou. But Lou is the Dragon Slayer now, so we'll see if he gets caught up in whatever. Right? We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the Raising Kanan, man, to the Raising Kanan. You know what I'm saying? To the Raising Kanan, which is my favorite power book. That's my #1 power book. We got this guy coming. It's gonna be pretty intense. You know, let me see. Do I got that's the final picture with him in the bed? Yeah, right there. Boom. He's still alive. He got stick, jiggy. And stabbed him in his stomach. The man still alive, holding his stomach where he got jigged up. What is he gonna do to retaliate? I think that dude should have unalived him, because I think Stefano definitely gonna be, you know, Stefano definitely gonna get him back. Who is she holding? Is this Marv? Is this Kanan? She is crying her eyes out, fam. Who is she holding? I can't wait to find out. I can't wait to find out. Family, this gonna be intense. It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be intense. Raising Kanan is gonna be intense. I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. But, you know, we're going to check out Nemesis. We're going to check out the Nemesis, and we're going to see what's up. Beauty in Black, we talked about that already. So I think the next thing we're going to check out is this. Let's give it a chance. May 14th. Courtney Kemp, the creator of power. Let's see. Let's see. I hope it's not whack. Oh, wow. But the benchmark is power, so sorry, Courtney. Like, you have to outdo yourself. If you're doing this, you have to outdo yourself, because all we're going to do is be like, it's not power. No comparison. It's not happening. Power's better. Power, you know. I hope she exceeds herself. That's it. I hope for the best. I'm a guy that's like, I want people to win. So I hope for the best. I hope that this is at least comes close to power. Because power is like up here. It's OG power, it's Raising Kanan, it's Power Book Ghost, and then it's Force. And Force kind of moved up a little for me, you know what I'm saying? Because that last season was better than the past 2 seasons. So, you know, Gary Lennon came through. It is what it is. All right, fam, let me get up out of here, man. I've been on this thing for a minute. This was an unexpected live because I did a live earlier. Let's see if it uploads. If not, then it was great talking with you guys, man. I'm going to see y'all soon in the next live event. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for the super chats, the Marcus. Thank you for all of that. I'm going to see y'all in the next live event. All right, family? Until next time. Salute.